Shazam, New Orleans. It's your man Dain, my man Khrysis, the guest of the evening. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I want to give a shout out to my man Dub, Prospect, DJ GQ, my man Third Mind, in the Recess Studios, man, for providing us with this platform to bring this interview to you. So, without any further ado, man, tell them who you are, man, where you're from, all the credentials and all that other great stuff that comes with being who you are, you know?
I'm Khrysis, 1/2 of the away team, 1/7 of the Soul Council. A small part of the jam movement. You know what I'm saying? You know, I in New Orleans, man. Shout out to Third Mind for bringing me out here, man. You know, out here for the Soundclash. Shout out to my nigga Dain, man. He's all the time. Remember,
The lawn, man. Tell them about the lawn, man. Tell them about the lawn. Let's get into that real quick.
I mean, you know, just on some back in the day shit. The lawn was like a website for fans of the Justice League, you know, to come through. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was kind of like an OK player. Yeah. You know, this was before like the internet really got crazy. You know.
What record or what moment was it that you thought to yourself like, oh shit, like I'm really doing something with this music shit? Like,
the moment when I said, oh shit, I'm nice.
That you know what I'm saying? Like, what was that moment? What was that moment?
Real talk, man, that kind of goes back. I was like 17.
17?
When I realized that, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew what I wanted to hear already as a fan of music. The reason why I do certain things, man, is because I keep in mind on how I want the song, overall product of the song to come out. You know what I'm saying? Now, it might not always come to fruition. I might not find the right artist that'll understand where I'm trying to go, where I'm trying to go with it. But I know that there's fans that want to hear music that's like that. You know what I'm saying? As a producer, I'm automatically obligated to think of making songs. As a beat maker, you know, whatever. But as a producer, I'm thinking about making songs.
So describe that process from then 2002, you know, obviously being under Ninth Wonder and learning the ropes of beat making to now having your own full-length album, you know what I'm saying? Just being your own man, no longer being under the Ninth Wonder wing kind of thing.
Want some real shit? Grueling. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard work, you know what I'm saying? But I guess for me, you know, me being a lover of music first before anything else, you know, I guess the payback is just that much more important. You know, whether success comes immediately or not, the lessons that come with that shit that you're able to pick up is probably more valuable than anything. You know, because, you know, at the time, I was really the youngest member of the Justice League, so this is like me just, you know, going through different phases and, you know, finding myself through music. And as a person who I am, you know, as the man I am today. So, you know, it's just been a process, really. You know?
There's a record with you actually spitting rhymes, and the song is produced by fellow Soul Council member, Eric G. Yeah?
Eric G. Actually, there's a few records on there with me spitting.
Oh, okay.
There's two of them. There's one with me and Oh No spitting over me that I did.
That's right. Okay.
And it really depends on which version of phone you heard.
That's probably
if you get it off iTunes, you know, this is straight instrumentals. If you get it off the DJ, then you get instrumentals with 3 bonus rap choices.
So y'all heard that? iTunes, you get one version. DJ Booth, you get a bonus. Deluxe.
Apartment in the sky. You dig?
Bro. So how did that record come about?
We met a couple of years ago, and we was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We really respect each other's work as producers and MCs, and niggas was just like, yo, we kind of just vibe without even speaking. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those. You know what I'm saying? You know how you meet somebody? It was one of those things where it was kind of just natural. Like, yo, work. All right. It's crazy when you're not in the studio with somebody, like, but it's bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we just sending joints back and forth, just filling each other out, just as artists, man. And that shit's just crazy. And we got like, between me and him, we got like 5, 6, 7, 8 songs together already.
So is it both of y'all rapping, or is it
both of us rapping over each other's beats?
Okay, so
we just We just throwing joints back and forth right now. So until we figure out. Plus, I still have way team shit that I'm working on, and then you know, I did a bunch of jams with this new cat named Rocky Evans. He's an R&B dude.
Okay.
He's on Rhapsody's new album. Idea Beautiful, which is coming out on the 28th of August.
Okay.
Be a jam.
Shout out to Rhapsody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So tell us what exactly got you into rhyming. What made you actually get to the point where you're like, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna write a song?
You know what, man? It's multiple things. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in a between me being in a crazy time of my life and out of boredom. You know what I'm saying? And 3, trying to set an example as a producer. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess as producers, you know, we all make beats with the intention of somebody making a record. And you hear the record. And you might hear somebody for the record. Sometimes it might be hard to explain what you hear over that record. You know what I'm saying? It's harder to explain your dream to somebody else.
Definitely.
Than it is for you to bring that dream into fruition. So with that said, I had a vision in my head and I acted on it. The first verse I wrote was actually what you know now as Get Enough Part 2 by Little Brother. The funny thing is, I did Get Enough and sent it to Knife while he was in Cali working on Forever with Murs. So I sent him that, and he sent me back Asian Girl. That was his response to my email. He didn't say that to me.
Yeah, just boom. In your best words, what would describe the progression of the North Carolina scene?
Yo,
from
real talk,
back in the day, obviously,
I mean,
coming to now.
Some things don't change. However, you know, there are some cats that are really, I guess they're seeing that you know, there are cats now that see you gotta get out of, you know what I'm saying, you gotta think beyond the state. It's a handful, and obviously at this point you know who they are.
Yeah.
J. Cole, King Nez, Cooley High, you know what I'm saying?
Shouts to Cooley High.
You know, there are people that are getting out by their own means, you know what I'm saying? So as long as more people continue to figure that out, because, you know, there's talent there, you know what I'm saying? I just ran into some crazy ass beat makers out there. I know Outstander was out here earlier this week. They came out a couple months ago, man, and I met some sick producers through that shit that are in actually the town that I grew up in, which is Durham. And, you know, they're out there, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Focus, the producer, and shout out to DX2C. The niggas is nasty.
What is something you would tell to those producers who are nice but, you know, don't have that publicity of, you know, they're working hard?
Do whatever,
you know how it is to be.
Do whatever you gotta do to make the right person hear your music. Really, that's about it. Man, whatever your sound is, be loyal to that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you having fun on them records, have fun on them records, man. Like, you know, keep it fun. Man, if you know you got a fan base off the shit that you love doing, be loyal to that. Because them the motherfuckers that's going to go out there and put your name out there. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, man, we very much appreciate the time, man. If you want to take a couple of seconds to shout out anyone, any thing, any project, any grandmother.
Man, first of all, man, I want to give a big shout out to the family. You know what I'm saying? That's jamming. You know what I'm saying? Family jamming. You know what I'm saying? That's the squad. Idea Beautiful by Rhapsody comes out August 28th. If you don't know by now, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get Blackboard Radio by Actual Proof. Go ahead and get Sleepwalkers by Big Remo. Funk What You Heard. Yours truly. Sean Boogie Nights. Sean Boog. Yoga Flame by Hollow. All of these are available now for purchase via Jammer Records. And Away Team for Life. We in New Orleans, man. Shout out to Third Run. Shout out to my nigga Dain. Shout out to the fans. Shout out to the fans, yo. Because if it wasn't for the fans, I wouldn't be here right now talking to you. And that's real shit.
definitely last but not least, shout out to the real fanatics, man. And on that note, we out, chicken.